Nice. I'm from East LA, not Pomona. All right, East LA. Woo. Woo. Some people are proud of it. You can tell. Nice, man. Pomona's nice too, though. I guess. Whatever. Dodger fans. There's a lot of Dodger fans in here. Won today. Woo. 17th inning. Love the Dodgers, man. I went on Jackie Robinson Day. Jackie Robinson Day was a shit, man. That was cool. Everybody was wearing the number 42 jersey, you know what I mean? First black man in major leagues. I was happy, you know. I couldn't afford the jersey, though, so I just went in blackface. Hey, if they would have kicked my ass, it would have been a racist crime, you know what I mean? It's a hate crime. And I'm gay, too. You just gotta go like that. I got nothing against gay people, you know what I mean? Nothing at all. I won't do that stuff. It's too crazy, you know? I get freaky, but not like that. But I'm not a homophobe or anything like that, because I believe in facing your fears, you know what I mean? I'd rather jump out of a plane than do that. Ow. I'd rather break my ankle. Oh, how'd that happen, bro? I'd rather have people ask me, why are you walking like that, instead of why are you sitting like that, bro? He was half black. What's up, man? I DJ too. I do weekend things, you know, whatever. But you know, gay people want to get married now. That's weird, you know. I mean, I guess it's cool, whatever. But I've done weddings and stuff, you know. I've done the garter toss, the bouquet toss. I've never done the salad toss. What song do you play for that? Looking for love in all the wrong places. You guys are cool. Woo. Nice, man. There's a lot of couples in here. That's cool. I like, you know, love is a good thing, I guess, you know, if you guys stay together, whatever. Love is a good thing, you know. Some people have been in there a while, you know, been together. Like somebody was saying earlier, you know, you gotta, ladies, when a guy's looking at you, man, some people have been there like 2 days and still haven't had sex, you know? It's weird. It's just a wild guess, you know? But when a guy looks at you, ladies, he's thinking dirty thoughts. He's thinking face down. He's not thinking the mother of my children. She's at home. So hurry up and get in the backseat of the Sentra because my mom needs her car. You guys are nice, man. You guys are cool. That ain't funny. Somebody got cheated on over there. What the fuck? Somebody, that ain't funny. Oh, man. Ouch. They got TV shows about that shit. It's very popular. Best time to cheat, though. If you are Catholic, best time to cheat, Lent. Friday night, you come home smelling a little fishy. You know? Are you cheating on me? Hello, Filet of Fish Fridays. $1.29. I had two, I got you one. Because some people are real jealous. They think, you know, you could be in the bathroom and you think they're cheating on you, you know what I mean? I got a neighbor that's got a hot wife and he's real jealous of her, real jealous. He thinks all kinds of stuff. I got neighbors. Even if I was homeless, I'd have a neighbor. What the Somebody live next to me. Because you got to cuddle for warmth. But he's real jealous. I mean, the other day I heard them fighting. They always fight. This time it got loud. And they were throwing things and yelling. And then it got real quiet. And I was like, oh, he killed her this time. Apartment for rent. But then I saw her outside later. You know, she was playing with the baby. You know. Then she turned around. She had a black eye. I was like, yeah. But then I saw the hickey. So I was like, all right, cool. Some people call it spousal abuse, others foreplay, you know, whatever. Whatever works for you. I'm old school though. I'm real old school, you know what I mean? Like I believe if your kids are out of line, sometimes you can spank them, right? Right, you can spank them, boom, give them a nice little shock. Right? Come on, don't leave me out here like I'm the only guy beating my kid. Like he didn't go to school because he was all bruised, you know what I mean? It wasn't like that. But I believe, and at the same time, you know, I believe you should be able to slap your old lady when she gets out of line, right? You know, the phone rang, it woke you up, you know. Because I like my women like I like my bananas. Bruised. They're sweeter that way. I'm just kidding. I couldn't beat nobody. Yeah, like I really did it. Somebody's getting cheated on, beat on. Come on, I'm just playing, you know. I know the odds are against me, but damn. Listen, don't let everybody know. Tell them you fell off a bike. That's where you got the scar. You guys are all shocked. I got it. We went through therapy, bro. Let it go. People are real trusting, though, really trusting. Like last year in the news, it was real big. A guy was going door to door, old man, giving free breast exams. Free breast exams, door to door. People are trusting, you know what I mean? Why didn't I think of that? He didn't do it. I would have brought the lab coat, the stethoscope, you know? I would have done it right, you know? Put the gloves on, but the fingers cut off. I told that to this lady at work. She was tripping out. She was like, that's stupid. Who would believe such a thing? They do those for free at my church. I want to go to church now. I want to be born again and again and again. You guys are cool, man. You guys look all happy. That's nice, man. You got to compliment ladies, they say. That's the rumor. Ladies like compliments? I saw this girl at work. She was losing weight, so I figured I'd tell her I noticed. You know what I mean? She was making the effort. So I said, you're looking good. You know, she was like, well, didn't I look good before? I was like, yeah, but it didn't take so long to check you out. No, I still got time for a smoke. All right. They say that, you know, compliments. I tried the compliment, it didn't work, you know. I tried it one more time, because I'm into hot older women, you know what I mean, hot older women. And I walked up to this hot, attractive older woman and said, damn, mija, you look like you used to be fine. So I had no one to beat that night, but myself. Women love attention, man. Woo-wee. I went out with this girl the other night. Oh, man. She wanted so much attention. She expected me to open the car door for her. I'm old school, but not that old school. Bitch, I paid extra for these doors. Get in now. Look, open, closed. You know, she wanted me to open the car door for her. Help her in the car. Can you fold up my wheelchair and put it in the trunk? Me, you selfish bitch. A friend of mine said I could do that joke, you know what I mean? You gotta get these jokes authorized. Like a black friend told me I could do the black jokes. I got a handicapped friend that told me I could do those jokes, you know what I mean? So that's cool. Because my friend, it sucks, you know, because he used to party with us all the time, and now he can barely go out with us, you know? He ended up paralyzed from the waist up. He's like, ugh. He's like, put my hand in my pocket so I look cool, Holmes. He used to pop lock and all that stuff, and all he does is river dances. We take him to the Dodger game sometimes, you know what I mean? Every time my homeboy got a taser, and every time the wave comes around, he's like, stop it, stop it. All right, you guys. My name's Zhivago. Thanks a lot. Hi. Hola. What's up, you guys? Woo! Give it up for the ladies here tonight. Give it up for them first. We appreciate the ladies always. Most of them showered. You know, they made the effort. The other ones think the oils make their hair nice. No, shower. Wash that butt. There's conditioner. There's conditioner for those types of things. I love this job, man. This is awesome, man. You guys clap when we come up here. This is great. We appreciate it. You know what I mean? This is nice. I wanted to be a gynecologist, but you know. That didn't work out for me. Gotta go to school or something like that. Because there was a guy, really generous guy, went out of his way, for free, was going door to door giving free breast exams. Isn't that awesome? It was in the news. I was like, that's so, and they arrested him. How rude. Of course, he wasn't using gloves and he started going elsewhere, you know what I mean? But he was just being thorough. So I told this lady at work about it, you know, I'd seen it in the news. She looked at me crazy. She's like, that's stupid. I don't know how people could fall for that. They give those for free at my church. I was like, I want to be a black Christian now, too. Crenshaw Christian Center, here I come. Women are just beautiful. Women are wonderful. You gotta respect them, I guess. You know what I mean? You try to. You know, I try to be a ladies' man. You know, I try to be nice. I was standing in line one day. It was hot. It was in the sunshine. So I told my lady, go sit over there in the shade. When I get to the front, then you come up. You know what I mean? That's cool. That's nice. You know, a couple guys in front of me started talking about her. You know what I mean? They start saying, oh, look at her. She's a slut. She's a this. I bet you she did this and she does that. And I'm like, these guys are crazy. And I told her about it afterwards. And she's like, why didn't you defend me? I was like, I thought they knew you from high school. What am I supposed to do? They weren't wrong about one thing. And it was our second date, you know what I mean? Women are cool. They try to claim their men though, man. Because there's a lot of women right now claiming their men, putting the happy family stickers on the backs of the minivans. You see that? The whole stick family, you know what I mean? You got the mom, the dad, the son, the other son, the daughter, sometimes the cat or the dog. Betty Boop, the hoochie and the miniskirt. Yeah. That's the other woman over there, you know, looking how pretty. There's all kinds of versions of those too, man, because I saw a happy family that happened to be a mixed couple. I knew it was a mixed couple because it was a black sticker, a white sticker, and a gray baby. Because they mix. I saw one that really touched me. It was just a single mom and her son. I thought that's sweet. You know, that's awesome. No kitty cat, no dog, you know. I guess the apartment didn't allow it, you know what I mean? So I try to pull up next to her, try to, you know, do my thing. Because, you know, one kid, it's easy to get a babysitter, you know what I mean? But I got mad because she was kind of heavy. Yeah, not that I don't like that, but she looks so much thinner in the sticker. By the looks of her, that kid's in college. All right. No more babysitter needed for that. Because I'm a proud father. I got two beautiful boys, regardless of who their biological father may be, you know? Hey, when you got that dog at the pound, you didn't know who his dad was either. That's rude, but it's true. Two beautiful boys. It's awesome, but you got to teach them about life, you know what I mean? I try to teach them about women, you know? Not that I know much, but what I know, you know what I mean? My mom taught me, a single mom taught me, so figured I'd teach them. You know, be a gentleman. Always open the door. When you walk into a place, open the door for the lady. You know what I mean? Let her in first. Could be a robbery in progress. You don't know. You know what I mean? You need someone to hide behind. I'm glad you like chubby girls, son. Duck and cover. You know, open the door for her on a hot day, the car, you know, that way the air will flow through as you get in, you know. Women will drive a man crazy. Women will drive, I know men will do that to women too. I don't drive them crazy, I just drive them lesbian. I don't know. Where did I go wrong? I just know after me a guy can't say, I hit that. You know what I mean? No, you didn't. She's a I don't think so. She likes girls now. There's nothing wrong with a lesbian too, man. I love lesbians. Oh man, I love lesbians. Not the pretty kind, not those kind. Like the butch kind, you know, the kind that wear flannel and boxers. A cup when they play softball. Usually third base on a men's league, you know. But every month, no matter how butch they are, every month they get that nasty little reminder, you're not a boy. Thank you, that was my period piece. Oh, damn. They're dropping it in, I'm so funny, huh? I met one lesbian that was, you know, I guess she got converted or something. Maybe I dated her and didn't know, you know? But she did have a kid, you know, so that was cool. She was a coach on, you know, kids' little league team, which was cool, but her son got hit by the ball and he was crying. And she got mad. She was like, stop it, take it like a man. He's like, but Mom, I'm not like you. Cool, man. Yeah, you gotta teach these kids, man. If you're a dad, even if you're not in touch with her anymore, just go down there, visit, you know, pay the kids some attention. Teach them, you know, damn. So, you know, my kid's 16 years old now, you know. Hotels are right around the corner, you know what I mean? That's expensive. No, mijo, no, take her in the alley. Good thing about an alley, no cuddling in an alley. You know what I mean? Hurry up, I think a car's coming. No cuddling in an alley, you save $70 right there. Or 20 if you go to those hour places. You know? It was 25, somewhere around there. Just don't go barefoot, that's nasty. You guys are cool, man. This is awesome, man. I do, like I said, I have two boys, 16 years old, 12 years old, awesome, great little boys, and I'm a cheer dad. Yeah, that hurts. I mean, because I was prepared for the birds and the bees, but I can't talk about the bees and the bees. That's just wrong. The bees and the bees. All right, mijo, this is what you do. Because you still got to teach them about safe sex, you know, and gay people, you know, they tend to be a bit vain. So I'll just tell my kid, you've got to wear condoms. You want your stomach to look like your mommy's? I like you. Meet you in the party. My name is Zhivago. Thank you very much. That's my time. Woo! Keep it going for skills, everybody. Keep it going. There's at least one guy in there thinking, wait, I wish it was my birthday. For reals, I hope he doesn't ask for ID. It's my turn, too. Es mi cumpleaños. Urban night, huh? Where's the black people at? All right, we don't need an Asian guy for this. I was like 3. See all these girls in here. Ooh, there's gonna be black guys. Let's go. Let's bring him anyway. What's up? My name is Zhivago. Yes, woo. Thank you. Woo, yay, whatever. You guys are cool, man. This room is packed. I like that, you know. I was born and raised in East LA. Anybody else? Anybody? Damn. Hope they don't recognize me. I never gangbanged. You know what I mean? I never got into the whole gang thing and all that, you know, because I started selling drugs in an early age, you know. That cuts into your profits, man. Nah. You gotta be smart these days. Keep these kids out of gangs. It was nice. Born and raised in East LA. 13 when I got my first felony. Thank you. My mom was pissed. She was like, why, mijo? Why? Even the fat kid got away. Went to court and everything, went to trial. You know, my entire family was there. They were videotaping. We had a party afterwards, like a Mexican bar mitzvah. You know? Strike one, mijo. This is nice. Got a lot of beautiful women here tonight. A lot of beautiful women. This is nice, man. Sweet. Love women, man. What's the average time now that ladies do when you get intimate with a man? How long do you date before you actually get intimate with your man? Second date. Good answer. On her birthday. Hey. What's the average time? No, seriously, I'm still a virgin. Bullshit. What's the average time? A week? A month? 6 months? Is that too long? I think the first night is perfect. Ladies, you already know when you look at a man, you want him. You know what I mean? And ladies, when a man looks at you, he's thinking face down. He's not thinking the mother of my children. She's at home. Hurry up and get in the backseat of the Sentra because my mom needs her car. Cheating's crazy now, man. It's so popular, man. Cheating is like so cool. They even got shows on it, you know what I mean? That's awesome. The best time to cheat, guys, if you're Catholic, is Lent. Lent, you come home smelling a little fishy on Fridays, you know what I mean? Are you cheating on me? Hello, Filet of Fish Fridays. You guys are all quiet. This is obviously the Messengil section over here. You guys are all... I shouldn't wear jeans in the summer. Women are just hot. Any woman in particular is just hot in their own way, you know what I mean? It just, I don't care about, they look at me. I can be picky, you know? Unless I got cash, I can't be picky. But women love so much attention these days, you know what I mean? Especially, what's hot right now? The older woman, right? The MILF, the soccer mom? That's hot, man. I never knew stretch marks would be this popular, you know what I mean? You gotta compliment the ladies, you know what I mean? Walk up to them, you know, give them a compliment. They love that. That's what I heard. I walked up to this hot, older chick. I looked at her, I was like, damn, mija, you look like you used to be fine. Just buy her drinks, dog. Don't say nothing. Went home alone again. I love all kinds of women, man. I live in East LA, like I said. I live near Monterey Park, Alhambra. One of the largest Asian communities, man. Oh, Asian women are hot, man. Asian women are hot. Japanese, man. Small and petite. Kind of like a 9-year-old, only legal. Where's my backup now? You can dress them up like schoolgirls till they're 40. After that, Yoda. I've been MySpacing some Japanese chick, you know what I mean? She's hot, you know, according to the pictures. I sent her a joke. She sent back ROR, Raff out Roud.
Can't wait till she comes to California to see Disneyland. We're gonna hook up. I couldn't date an Asian chick, man. You know, walking through her neighborhood's dangerous. You gotta look both ways before crossing a one-way street. It's a driving joke. Okay. It's on that whole stereotype. I love stereotypes, man. Ooh, they're nice. They're usually real. We're fertile, all right. I'm Mexican too. A lot of people don't think I look it, you know, which is cool because I don't get pulled over. Unless I have my homeboys in the car. You know what I mean? If I'm driving around with these guys in the car, the cops will pull me over, pull me aside and say, "Is everything all right?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, don't worry about it. I'm just taking it back to the Home Depot." They got warrants. They appreciate that. You know what I mean? You guys think I'm wrong. They're not ducking because out of respect for the camera. They just don't want to be seen. All right, he's in Pasadena. All right. You guys are good, man. We appreciate you guys. This is nice. The Urban Show, you know, they let Latinos on the show. We appreciate that. You don't see a lot of Latinos on stage in Hollywood. You know what I mean? You don't. Unless, of course, somebody spills something, then there we are. If they break glass, you get more stage time. All right. Where's the dustpan? I love all kinds of people, man. You guys are great, man. I love women, just women. Black women, oh, beautiful. I went to the mall. It's the indoor swap meet, but it's kind of like a mall. Right? Walked up to this hot black chick, man. Beautiful. She had a name tag on. She was working there. I was like, "How you doing, Takesha?" She was like, "You don't know me, okay? My name's Takia. The sh is silent." It's like attitude. I love that, man. So I went to the voodoo man in my neighborhood. I was like, "I want her, dude." He's like, "Bring me a lock of her hair. She's yours by morning." Brought him a lock of her hair. Heard some noise outside the next morning. Got all excited. I opened the door and there was a horse. Damn weaves that get you every time. Some of you guys don't work for the city, huh? One day she's rolling her hair with rice, the next day, "Hey, let's go swimming." Oh, She costs $100. See me in a month. I'll do a jacuzzi, but this is nice, man. This is sweet, man. A lot of couples here, we love that. You know, couples are just hot. You know, it's cool. Keep each other happy. I trip out on these little like vans and stuff you see with the happy family stickers on the back. You see that, right? It's like, you're not that happy. Come on. All of those people in the sticker don't fit at the car at the same time, you know? You know, you got another car, put the rest of them over there. Because you see sometimes the name of the mom, the name of the kids, but never the name of the dads. They'll just take up the whole back window. You get a ticket for that. Have all kinds of dads all over the place. But everybody's represented, right? You got the whole happy family, and then you got like Betty Boop, the hoochie in the miniskirt, that's Sancha right there. The other woman. Sancha, yeah, it's an urban show, but I speak Spanish. It's a trip, you know, there's all kinds of them. There's like, I saw which was an obviously mixed couple, you know what I mean? Because I saw a black sticker, a white sticker, and a gray baby. It ain't mixed. It's a 6th grade thing. Yellow and blue make green. I saw one that was like really hot to me. It was just a single mom and her son. That was her happy family. That's sweet, you know what I mean? That's it. You know, no goldfish, the apartment didn't allow it, you know, whatever. And I got kind of mad, you know, because I tried to pull up next to her, you know, try to pick up on her. It's easy to get a babysitter for one kid. Right? I pulled up next to her and I got pissed because she was kind of heavy. Not that I don't like that, but she looks so much thinner in the sticker. I think the kid's in college by now. Big women are hot. Oh, man. Especially in the summer. Hey, whoa. I love all kinds of women. Big women are just hot, man. Hot. I saw this big girl at Victoria's Secret. You know, and I was like, doesn't everything she wear end up a thong, you know? Even those jeans, you know, come on. Those ain't Daisy Duke underwear, we know what they are. My friend was getting married, they had a bachelor party and stuff, you know. Bachelor parties are fun. They're fun. Especially when the girls don't allow videotape or cameras, those are bad. Man. But he had like Jello wrestlers coming and stuff like that. So he was all excited, he got a little swimming pool, you know what I mean? He got lime Jello, his favorite, you know? Turns out to be just two big girls that jiggled. I'm sorry, I hope I didn't offend anybody. This is California, we do have happy cows, right? Don't want no mad cow up in this biatch. I'm just trying to milk that joke, people. I know it's a bit cheesy. All right, let's just move on. You guys are fun, man. I like this. You guys are very trusting. A lot of people are real trusting, you know what I mean? Did you guys hear in the news not too long ago there was a guy walking around door to door doing free breast exams? Did you hear about that? That's crazy, yeah. They figured it out when he wasn't using gloves and started touching other things, you know what I mean? Who goes door to door? Hello? Why didn't I think of that? You know? I told a story to this old black lady at work. You know, she goes to church every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, all the time she's there. Right? And I told her, did you know that this guy was walking around giving free breast exams? She was like, how stupid. Who would believe that? Who would buy that? She was like, they do those for free at my church. I was like, no, you didn't. She didn't understand. If she was Catholic, she would have got it right away, you know. All the time, I thought my priest was into me. He was checking me for testicular cancer. Come on. I thought he liked me. Damn. He did. All right, cool, man. You got the same priest? We go to church together. He's like, all right, me first. You always get to carry the wine. I always carry the crackers. Don't get jealous. He likes me. This is cool. You guys are awesome. There's a portion of the show where I forget what I'm going to say. Any weed smokers in here? Marijuana? Just one, yeah, right. Everybody else just forgot. Did I quit yet? Nice, man. Asian women are so hot. A friend of mine thought he got crabs from an Asian girl. And I was like, come on, dude, she's got 4 hairs. Where's it gonna hide? I think it was when you shook hands with that Armenian girl. That's when it happened. Am I the only one that knows Armenians are hairy what? It's no big secret, man. If this comedy thing doesn't work out, I'm opening a waxing salon in Glendale. In a week, I can retire with that Girls Gone Wild money. Yeah! You guys are awesome. We appreciate you guys. My name is Zhivago. Thanks a lot. That's my time. I like the news, but the funny stuff, the good stuff, you know what I mean? Like a while back, they had the old man that was giving free breast exams door to door. Do you remember this? Knocking on people's doors, giving free breast exams. Oh, no. Yeah, a lot of people fell for it. Then some realized it when he wasn't using gloves and started touching them in different places and stuff like that.
feeling for tumors, whatever. That's funny. I told that to this lady at work. She was like, I can't believe that. That's ridiculous. Who would fall for it? She's like, they give those for free at my church. I like that. I want to go to that church. My name is Zhivago, born and raised in East LA. Woo, woo. 13 when I got my first felony. My mom was pissed. She was pissed. She was like, why, mijo? Why? Even the fat kid got away. That's the way I grew up. Ended up in prison. Got my GED in prison. Prom night in prison was a bitch. Kind of happy right now. My cousin just got his citizenship. You know what I mean? Just cool. He had to reapply for the job he already had. You know what I mean? With somebody else's name. Still gets paid the same. He didn't have to start over or nothing like that. He just hates it because they still call him Margaret. Identity theft. It's ridiculous. You got to watch your stuff, man. All your papers, shred them, everything. A friend of mine just got identity thefted it or whatever. His identity stolen. It sucks. You know what I mean? Turns out he worked at Home Depot somewhere else. He hasn't had a job in years. Somebody else was using identity. Kind of cool though, because his child support was still getting garnished from those wages. You know what I mean? So he didn't really have to pay. He could keep his license. I'd be pissed if I was the guy that bought that social security number. I'd be like, all right, I got the job, but I can't get the check. I want my money back. Oh man, tired. You guys are good though. We appreciate you guys coming by, supporting comedy. This is it. It's funny, man. It's good stuff. You know what I mean? You don't see a lot of Latinos on stage in Hollywood. You don't. Unless, of course, somebody spills something, then there we are. I am Latino, too. A lot of people don't think I look it, which is cool, because I don't get pulled over. Let's say I have my homeboys in the car. Cops will pull me over, pull me aside, and say, is everything all right? I'm like, yeah, don't worry about it. I'm just taking it back to the Home Depot. You guys are cool, though. Pretty women. I love pretty women. Are you guys, is she older than you? Younger? Younger? I don't know. How old you guys are. I can't see you from up here. That's cool. I like older women. You know, I love older women. For me, I'm a lot older than you guys. The good thing for me is that they don't get their period anymore. You don't have to pull out, dog. Some older women say they like it rough. You know what I mean? You can't give it to them too rough. Just do it hard enough to make slapping sounds. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to end up in the emergency room 3 o'clock in the morning. Something about her hip. You got some little kid crying at you. What did you do to my grandma? I don't need that. I like lesbians too. Lesbians are hot. Lesbians are, but not the pretty kind. I like the butch kind. You know what I mean? The kind that wear flannel and boxers. A cup when they play softball. Usually third base on a men's league. Love those kind of lesbians. Back you up in a fight. You know what I mean? Help you move a couch. I like that kind of lesbian. I saw this one lesbian that had a kid, very butch. You know what I mean? Her son got hit by a ball, and he was crying, right? And she was like, "Stop it! Take it like a man." And he was like, "But Mom, I'm not like you." All right. Oh man. Women are just awesome. I like complimenting women, you know what I mean? It's a good thing. Well, I thought it was. Until. I tried complimenting a girl at work. She'd been losing weight, so I noticed. I said, "Hey, you're looking good." I didn't say, "Oh, you look skinny." I said, "Hey, you're looking good." And she was like, "Well, didn't I look good before? Didn't I look good before?" And I was like, "Yeah, but it didn't take so long to check you out." See, now I got time for a cigarette. Before I used to check you outside the side, now I can look up and down. That didn't work, and then I tried complimenting an older woman. Hot, older chick, you know what I mean? I looked at her, I said, damn, mija, you look like you used to be fine. See? That's my game. Nothing. I like all kinds of women, just women in general, you know what I mean? That girl at work, you know, she always makes coffee, which I like coffee. But, you know, everybody gets your creamer if you get the good stuff and put in the refrigerator. They get your creamer, they get your sandwich, whatever. There's always that person that messes with your stuff. So this guy at work put breast milk on his creamer. He uses Irish cream. The guy's gonna try it. You know what I mean? What if he tastes it and he goes, damn, I hope she has a sister? No? That's funny, you know? I like that one. You women are hot. You don't understand me. If it were 2 o'clock in the morning and you were big, you'd be like, I'll listen. Women are hot. Did I get a light of any sort yet? Because I see a bunch of lights. Is that like, I'm done a whole bunch of times or what? No? No, not at all. Never. I'd never leave you. You're hot. You'd leave me. As soon as I paid that check for that food you're eating, you'd leave me. It's like, no, seriously. I'm going to go get my car. I'll be back. All right. She's hot. I love black women, man. Black women are hot. Met this one black girl at the mall. It's the indoor swap meet, but it's kind of like a mall, right? She was working there. She had her name tag on. I walked up to her. I'm like, how you doing, Takesha? She was like, you don't know me, okay? My name's Takia. The sh is silent. That's attitude. I love that. So I went to the voodoo man in my neighborhood. I'm like, I want her, dog. What do I do? It's like, bring me a lock of her hair. She's yours by morning. Brought him a lock of her hair. The next morning, I heard some noise outside. I got all excited. I opened the door. There was a horse. Damn weaves that get you every time. You guys are cool, man. I'm kind of glad summer's over, though. I like the cold and stuff. I like to wear long sleeves, hide my scrawny arms. You know what I mean? That's cool with me. But I'm kind of glad because you don't see those girls wearing the shorts and sweats that say, like, too hot, juicy. It's like, bitch, it's 100 degrees. I'm kind of moist myself. You know what I mean? Saw this one that said spot. Spot. Turned out she'd been walking around all day. She kind of worked up a Murph, like a wedgie. When she pulled it out, it said spoiled brat.